Hi YouTube, and welcome to my boiler room. I'm trying out a new pipe today. It's yet another of my homemade or self-made pipes. I'll put in some close-up footage of it, but as you can see, it's almost in a traditional shape. I set out to make a Zulu pipe, but some cracks. My pipes always have cracks. Anyway, some cracks prevented me from getting the right shape, so I ended up with this. And yeah, I think it's nice enough. It's ash, my favorite pipe wood at the moment, and I think it's nice because you can see the core. I found an old dry branch of ash in one of the fields, and I brought it home, and when I cut it up in pieces, the core of the branch was brown and the outer parts were whitish, and you can see that in the pipe. I tried to make the pipe out of the core part. I didn't really succeed, but you can see it on the pipe that there's a brownish band going through the middle of the pipe. And I get smoke, so as opposed to drilling, it's okay. I only have a handheld drilling machine, so it's a bit hard to get the smoke channels exactly as I want them. I don't always end up where I intended to. And I'm smoking some Erinmore plug in it today. And it's I don't know if you can see. No. There's some stuff lying around here that I just stepped on. Sorry for the sound. I bought the plug in Dublin in August. I've been having a sort of strange taste experience lately when I've smoked. I seem to get a salty taste from the tobacco at the end of the bowl. and I've had it in different pipes and with different tobaccos. So it seems that the problem lies with me. I don't know why I suddenly have begun tasting salt in the tobacco, but it's not always. But when it happens, it's always at the end of the bowl. Bowl. I looked it up on the internet, and the only explanations I could find there was related to tongue bite, but I haven't had tongue bite lately. I've been able to avoid that, so I don't know. And if it's just a little salty, it's okay, but once it was really disgustingly salty, so I'll see if it keeps coming back. I told you last week that we once again had problems with the elks scaring the sheep, and they went through the electrical fence, and after that a couple of the sheep lost their respect for the fence, so they started going through without elks being around. So during the weekend I had to scare the sheep out of the garden because they were on the lawn eating apples. And sheep being a flock animal, if a couple goes through, the rest will follow. But I could, or at least I thought I could, identify the sheep that always were the first to go through. So I stuck them in the sheep shed and I let the others out, and they've stayed on the right side of the fence since then. So yesterday we sent the bad sheep, the black sheep, they were actually black, the black sheep were sent on the way, so they're on the way towards sheep heaven at the moment. But I had a small incident when I was dividing up the sheep in the sheep shed. Picking out the ones that went through the fence, and I had them in two groups, one group in front of me and another group behind me, and I was trying to move the group in front of me, and suddenly the 6 sheep behind me decided they wanted to join their friends in front of me, so they just ran, and they ran over me. I wasn't really prepared for having sheep coming from behind, so I fell and they ran over me. So I've got some sore ribs today and a bad knee. But that's life in the country, and I'm a lot better off than the sheep that were sent off, so I shouldn't complain. And I'm definitely a lot better off than a friend of ours. She had a cardiac arrest this summer. She was about to board a big ship and she had a cardiac arrest and she just fell down. And luckily enough, there was a doctor close by who started to make, you call it CPR. You press on the chest to keep the heart going. And he was doing that for 25 minutes before the ambulance came, because the ambulance went to the wrong ferry terminal in Stockholm. So it took a while for them to get there. But she survived, but she had 17 fractures on her ribs afterwards. So some sore ribs on me, I shouldn't really complain. And she didn't complain either. I mean, the alternative for her wasn't that great, so the doctor saved her life. I cut plug-in cubes, and I sometimes have problems getting it lit then. But once I get it lit, there's a nice slow burn to it. I don't really have much to say today. I just wanted to show off my my new pipe, and I've checked out some other YouTubers that make their own pipes, and in one way mine are embarrassingly ugly or poorly made, but on the other hand, I do it because I like to work on them. The making of them is more important than the end result, and I choose to look at them as personal pipes. So I'll sit here, finish my pipe. I've got a paper here that I'll read. It has become sort of a morning ritual for me to have a smoke and read the paper. I really enjoy that. So, thanks for watching. Take care. See you. Hi again. I'll stick to my habit of adding extra film at the end. The reason I do so today is I've had a really nice smoke. I don't know what's happening to my taste buds. I didn't feel any salty taste today. But the Erinmore, it tasted a lot different than I remember. I got a really nice tobacco taste, not too mild and not too strong, but I also got I'd say something that was a bit like caramel, and I can't remember tasting that from Erinmore before. but really nice smoke, rich flavor, a little bit of vitamin N, and not the fruity flavor that's supposed to be in Erinmore, but like I said before, caramel. And I think I just had one of those, not a perfect smoke, but a really good smoke at least. I think Tabo, I don't know if you follow him, but he talked about, I think he called it Kairos moment, those special moments, when those special smokes where everything seems to fall together, or not fall in place, and things are almost perfect. And I just had a smoke like that, and it was really nice. So that's just what I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, take care, see you.